have a in-person attendee as well today. So a little different camera angle here um, for circuits. Still got a couple minutes here as people settle in. Hello, Carol. Welcome. So I got a mat. You're already choking up a little bit. I got a mat, lighter and heavier dumbbells, and then a box. I think we'll only do like one thing on it in terms of like stepping on it. So 2 to 3 risers. Other than that, you can use it to lay down for some chest stuff or anything like that. Um, hello, Jessica. Happy Monday. We'll get Carol to say hi to you as well. So we're doing the same format as last week. Um, so we'll have stations with 4 exercises in it. Same as last week. I was just saying, Carol. Stations with 4 exercises with number of reps for each exercise. And yeah, it's very much at your own pace. So it's 4 minutes straight through. But if you ever need rest, obviously you're going through the circuit or the station at your own pace. So that's it's kind of the best of both worlds there. Number of reps and kind of time at your own pace. As always, we'll start with a warm up and end with a cool down. And then obviously I don't have music playing through the stream, so make sure you get music going at home. As we finish our setup here, and we'll give it another minute here. What do we got today? A lot of stuff. We're just gonna hammer out as much stuff as we can. Right now, Jess is. Jess, Carol says hello. And then we have one more person, but I don't think it's one of them. We'll see if anybody joins in as we get going. 11:30. Let's get started. All right, we'll start with our arm circles forward. Just ease into these here. Don't force any range of motion until it feels comfortable. Then go ahead and switch directions when you're ready. Same thing. Might have to wait, take a couple reps. Oh, Lori popped in. She says hello. Good. Let's go to our windmills now. Spread those feet out. Working on that hip hinge here so you get a nice stretch through those hamstrings. Rotation through that spine to get that upper body ready for movement. Open up that chest each side of the room. Fire those glutes like a deadlift on your way back up. Good. All right, let's go ahead and just in our boxer feet here, balls of our feet, shake those feet out, let those arms shake out as well. Getting those knees and ankles loosened up a little bit. And then we're going to go into our butt kickers here. Just start to get those knees up a little bit to help you bring those heels to the butt. Good. Now we'll go into our Frankensteins. Kick the leg up. A little twist across with the opposite leg. Yeah. Continue to stretch through that hamstring here, as well as get some hip activation, a little core activation with that twist. Good. And then go ahead and give me a few body weight squats here. Again, just find that warmth in those legs. Find that range of motion. Maybe it's not quite as deep as you'll go if we have squats in the workout, but again, we just want to bring some warmth into those legs, calves, feet, ankles, quads, glutes, hamstrings, everything getting warm here. Good. And then go ahead and make your way down to your mat here. We'll start in just a high plank and we'll shift those hips up for a calf stretch here. You can go 1 foot at a time. If you are, just make sure you're switching, or maybe you're just doing both feet at the same time. Slowly ease that heel into the ground. Maybe pedal them out a little bit here. Good, then go ahead and drop down to a tabletop position, and we'll go to our bird dogs next. So opposite arm and leg extend, crunch in nice and slow and extend back long. Let's go 6 on each side today. I don't want you to rush through them. Nice, slow, and controlled. Total body activation here. Once you've done 6 on each side, go ahead and switch. We're getting it back after a weekend of unhealthy habits. Once you've done 6 on each side, go ahead and flip over onto your back at your own pace. Go ahead and give me 12 glute bridges. Make sure you hold for a second or two at the top and get a nice glute squeeze. And then all the way back down to the mat. Focusing on core, hamstring, and glute activation here. Again, we're doing 12 at our own pace. Once you've done 12, you can slowly make your way back up to a standing position. And we'll go back to those boxer feet and shake stuff out just one more time. And then we're going to go right into some jumping jacks here. We'll finish with our heart rate nice and high. Not too long here. And then we'll go over our first station. Couple more seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Good. Go ahead, get some water if you need it. Loosen anything up that's still feeling tight for you. Everybody's probably feeling a little different on this Monday. And I will go over now our first 4 exercise is. So exercise number 1, we're going to start with those thrusters. So that's where we have our weights up by our shoulders. Doesn't have to be a full range of motion squat. And then we're pressing those weights up overhead. We have 12 reps of that. And then we have deadlifts for 12 reps. Okay, Romanian deadlifts here. And then we have jumping jacks for 20 reps. And then we are going to drop down for some core and do those hip dip planks where we're dipping our hips off to each side. That's going to be for 20 reps. So thrusters, it's going to be fun. No, 20 reps. So yeah, Carol thought I was making you guys plank for 20 minutes. So recap, thrusters, 12 reps, deadlifts, 12 reps, jumping jacks, 20 reps, hip dip planks, 20 reps. Okay. So get what weights you got going for our thrusters, and we'll start there. Reminder, this is 4 minutes, nonstop. Rest when you feel you need to. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. 4 minutes on the clock. Push. Good. 12 of these. Really use those legs here. Our legs are stronger than our shoulders, so we want to make that move the weights. 12 reps here. After you got 12 of these thrusters, you're moving on to your deadlifts here. Okay. Good, nice job. We got our deadlifts next, so grab dumbbells or whatever you're using. Hip hinge forward, all the way back up. Good. Inhale down, load it up. Exhale, squeeze those glutes. Nice soft knees here. Make sure you're not locked out, okay? Just a slight bend into those knees. You have 12 of these here. Remember, after this, you're dropping the weights and going right to jumping jacks for 20 reps. Those will go by quick. And then you're dropping down to your mat for 20 of those hip dip planks. Count each rep. Good. Nice job. Remember, we're 12 deadlifts, and then we're dropping the weights into 20 jumping jacks. Remember, our low impact option, we can do step outs with a little reach across or just normal jumping jacks arms with a step. Remember, you are at your own pace today, so move as fast as you feel you can. I like to say 2 times through the whole thing is a good pace. If you can get more than that, that's great. Good. So low plank there, Carol. Then, yep, perfect. 1, 2, good, up to 20. Make sure we're breathing, do our core exercises. We can squeeze that core and breathe at the same time. I know it's difficult, but it is possible. We're at 2 minutes, so we're halfway. Maybe you're already back to your thrusters. That is fine. And if you ever need rest, again, that is it. You can always take your rest, but just try to push as much as you can here. We're back to thrusters here. Good. Let those legs do the work. Perfect. Again, these thrusters don't have to be full squats if you don't want them to be. We just want to be able to generate some power out of those legs to help our shoulders out. Looking good. Maybe you're already past these thrusters and you're on to your deadlifts. Those are 12 reps, just like these are 12 reps. Good. We're moving on to deadlifts here. Again, 12 reps. We're coming up on just about a minute to go here. Again, let's try to aim for 2 times or more through everything. Everyone can be moving at a different pace, but that's kind of a good benchmark to aim for. Looking good, Carol. Good. Fire the glutes, drive the heels. Good. We got a little over 30 seconds to go here. When we get to the 10-second mark, whatever exercise you are on, just keep doing it. Even if you go past your number of reps, that is fine. I just don't want us to get caught switching when there's only 10 seconds to go. We're on 20 jumping jacks here. We're most likely going to finish on those favorite hip dip planks. Sure enough, we got 10 seconds to go here. Carol's just going to finish on those hip dip planks. Whatever exercise you guys are on, just get a few more reps in. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. That's the end of round 1. Okay, you get a full minute to rest here. Full minute of rest. While you guys rest, I'll go over our next station here. All right, so exercise number 1. We have good old-fashioned push-ups. 10 push-ups. Again, those can always go down to our knees for those. Okay, and then we will come up to our high plank position. Okay, if you're not, you will have to, if you're on your knees, you'll have to come up and we'll do our mountain climbers for 20 reps. And then we're going to stand up and do our squats. Remember, for squats, I don't really care, what kind of stance you take, whatever's kind of comfortable for you. And then holding your weights, you can usually go maybe between the legs or a goblet style, or maybe on your shoulders like you did for those thrusters. But whatever you're comfortable with for squats, maybe a kettlebell, if you have that at home, can work as well. And then we're going to go either box jumps or step ups, whatever you're comfortable with, 10 reps. So if we're doing step ups, that looks like this, 1 foot at a time. If we're doing jumps, just like that, 10 reps of either. Okay, so one more time, we got push-ups, 10 reps from our knees, maybe half on our knees, half whatever you're feeling challenged with today. And then we'll come up to that high plank for 20 mountain climbers. Those will go fast, count each knee. Now we'll stand it back up for 12 squats. And then our box jumps or step ups, that's only 10 reps. Okay? All right, let's get after it. Down to our mat for whatever variation of push-ups. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Station 2, 4 minutes, 10 push-ups. Ten push-ups, and then up to that high plank for mountain climbers. 20 reps, count each knee. 1, 2, 3, good. Nice straight line from head to hips. Don't let those hips get too high. After that, we're standing up for our squats. 12 squats. Okay, maybe you're just body weight today. Maybe you want to add some dumbbells. 12 reps here. Good. Now we're to step ups or box jumps, whatever you're comfortable with. Step ups, just going 1 foot at a time. Try to get them going with a little pace. Okay. Up and down is 1. Same with our jumps. If we're jumping, make sure we're landing nice and soft on those knees. Good. Only 10 of them. They're going to go quick. And then we're back down to our mat for those push-ups. Nice job. Already on our second time through here. Remember, there is no structured rest in the 4 minutes, but you take rest whenever you feel you need it, and then try to hop back in. Nice job, Carol. Looking good. Remember, after your 10 push-ups, just pop up to that high plank, go right to those mountain climbers, count each knee for 20. We're just about halfway here, so we're at a good pace. Looking good, Carol. Back to those squats, 12 reps. Again, feel free to take whatever kind of stance you want here, normal, maybe a little sumo squat, wider stance. Again, body weight is fine. If you want to add some weight to it, that is also fine. 12 reps here. And then we're back to box jumps or step ups. Again, that's going to kind of depend on your equipment and what you're comfortable with for impact. Nice job. Good. Keep up that pace. Looking good. Remember, if we are doing the jump version, make sure we're landing nice and soft on those knees, not with stiff legs. Look at that. We're flying through here, pushing the pace. We got 1 minute to go here. Reminder, same as last round. I'll let you know when we get to 10 seconds remaining, and whatever exercise you're on, you're just going to keep plugging through a few more reps of it because I don't want you to get caught switching with 10 seconds to go. 10 push-ups here right into mountain climbers. Good. 20. We got about 30 seconds to go here. We're almost going to get 3 times through here. I love it. Nice job, Carol. Hit that same depth every time. Good. Ten seconds. Just give me a few more squats here, Carol. We'll finish on these. Everybody at home, keep going. A few more reps on whatever exercise it is you're on. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. Station 2 in the books. Grab some water. Catch your breath here. You on the bright side, round 3 here, you get to lay down for three of the exercises. The first 2 are going to be pretty seamless transition. If you have a box or a bench, you can definitely use those for a better range of motion for these first 2, or else you can just do it the first 3 actually all on the floor. So I'll go over these first 2. I'll go over the first 2 on the box here. So we're going to start with Pullovers. So depending on what weight you're comfortable with, 1 or 2 dumbbells will work. I like to hold underneath the head of the dumbbell here because it prevents you from cheating, getting any a lot of help from the forearms or anything. Slight bend in the elbows, reach back as far as your shoulders are comfortable with a tight core and squeeze up. Okay, from there, we're gonna go right into our chest flies. Okay, and then depending on if you're on your box or if you're just on the floor, we're going to bicycle crunches. Okay, and then we'll stand up for 1 and do bent over rows for 12. Okay, so I forgot to give you the numbers. Pullovers is 12. Chest flies is also 12. Bicycle crunches is 30. Count each movement, each twist, and then rows is also 12. So we got 12 pullovers, 12 chest fly, 30 bicycle crunches, stand up for 12 rows. Okay, here we go. 4 minutes. 3, 2, 1, begin. Slight bend in the elbow. Remember, we don't want to get our triceps involved here. So we don't want to increase and then decrease that elbow angle. And the key here to these pullovers is a tight core. That's how we're going to get those lats which run down our sides engaged. 12 pullovers here, and then you go right into 12 chest flies. Yeah, that's pretty heavy, especially when I make you hold it that way too. That's the hard hold. Here. Yep. You got it. 12 chest flies, same number of reps here. Good. Inhale down, exhale. Focus on that chest, squeezing those weights up. Keep those shoulder blades active into your box or your floor here. Good. A little bit of back flare off the bench is okay. We just don't want a crazy amount. Still try to keep that core active. 12 chest flies here. And then depending on your position, either drop down to the floor, and you don't need any weight, obviously, for 30 bicycle crunches. Good. Nice job. Perfect. Nice job, Carol. Make sure we're not pulling on that head or neck for these bicycle crunches. The hands are just there for guidance. Make that core do all the work for you. What? 30. Count each one. After this, you're standing up back to those dumbbells, bent over rows, 12 total. Good. Drive with those elbows here. Nice light grip on the weights. Squeeze those shoulder blades together at the top. We're over halfway through, just over 2 minutes. So just under 2 minutes to go here. Good. 12 reps here, and then you're back down to a laying position for those pullovers. $12 of these as well. There you go. Try to get them try to come a little more this way. There you go. Good. That's a good range of motion there. Remember on these, we're inhaling and feeling those lats lengthen on the way down. Exhaling, really squeezing on the way up. Little chest squeeze here as well. We got about a minute to go here. After your 12 pullovers, you're on to your 12 chest flies. Making it nice and easy, laying down. Good. Good. Same thing, we're inhaling down, lengthening those muscles. We're exhaling, squeezing up. Again, really connect that mind with that chest. Feel that chest, squeeze those weights together. Good, we got 10 more seconds here. Carol, just give me a few more chest flies. Whatever exercise you guys are on at home, just get a few more reps in. We'll finish here. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. And rest. Take a breather, grab some water. I think we got time for one more circuit here. I might keep it a little less than 4 minutes. We'll see how quickly we get started. I tend to take too long when I explain things. So, all right, let's start here with, where's my fourth? There it is. So we'll start standing here. Kind of like we did on Friday last week, up to you, I guess, a little bit on how you want to do your triceps. Again, remember, we've got kickbacks or maybe overhead if that hip hinge position or you're not getting that arm nice and high. So 12 reps of whatever form of tricep you're doing. I guess if you want, you could lay down for skull crushers as well. And then we're going to go split squats. So the options for split squats are taking that stagger lunge position and just going up and down. If you want a little harder, work on some more balance, you can elevate that back foot on your box or a step at home. Those will only be 8 on each leg. Okay. And then we'll go to bent over fly. So instead of a row, we'll fly this time. Okay. And then for our core, we'll do Russian twists. Okay. So starting with triceps, whatever variation you feel comfortable with. Okay. Those will only be 12 reps. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. Good. So we got Carol doing overhead triceps here. If you want, you can also try kickbacks. We just got to have that upper arm parallel to the ground, so it's a little more difficult position. 12 reps here. We got split squats after this, 8 on each leg. Split squats can be body weight or some added weight. Remember, our options here are just taking a staggered stance, hips down and up. If you want to get a little more balance challenge, you can elevate that back leg. Good. Drop either way, you're dropping those hips straight down, driving that front heel into the floor, firing that glute. What you want to make sure you're not doing here is sinking into those toes. Okay. You want to see that that knee stay relatively in line with that ankle. A little forward angle is okay. 8 on each leg here. Good. Nice job, Carol. Looking good. Remember this. After this, we're back to those weights for bent over flies this time. Again, that one is 12 reps as well. Right now, we're on 8 on each leg. So flies, find that hip hinge position. Slight bend in the elbows. Get a little bit of a backwards motion too. So you're, yep, there you go. Because we want to get that back involved as well, not just work those rear shoulders. Good. Squeeze those shoulder blades at the top. Looking good. Keep that core engaged. 12. 12 bent over fly, and then you're dropping down your mat for those Russian twists. You got 30 of these here. So option to either keep the feet planted, a little harder to raise those feet. You got 30, count each one. Obviously, adding a weight to either of those variations makes it a little more challenging. The further you lean back, the harder it's going to be. Keep those shoulder blades pulled back, chest open to the ceiling. We're at 2 minutes here, so we're halfway. At a good pace. We're back to our tricep exercises for 12. Reminder, feel free to try either kickbacks or overhead extensions. Good. Nice job. $12 of these here. If we're doing overhead, make sure those elbows don't come too far away from our head. We want to keep them pretty tucked in here. That's really going to help isolate those triceps. Oh yeah, feeling the burn here. Triceps go out pretty quick. Split squats next. 8 on each leg. Good. So reminder, if you want to do that harder version, feel free to elevate that back foot or just go ahead and take a stationary lunge position. We really want to work on dropping those hips straight down. That's going to keep that knee in line with our ankle as best we can. We got about a minute to go here. 8 on each leg for these. And then if you've completed these, maybe you're on to your bent over flies for 12 reps. Good. Getting that balance work in with these. We got about 30 seconds to go here. 30 seconds. We're on the bent over flies here. Good. Twelve of these as well. Feel the back of those shoulder blades burning out. A little bit of a upper back sensation here too. We got 10 seconds, so Carol, just give me a few more reps of this. Whatever exercise you're on at home, give me a few more reps. Don't switch. There you go. Yep, burn it out. 3, 2, 1. Nice job, and rest. Good. Grab some water, catch your breath here, and then we'll get into a cool down. Nice job today. All right, when you are ready, go ahead and join me in our hamstring stretch down the middle. Nice and lazy upper body here, just letting it hang. Feel that low back stretch. Let that top of the head sink to the floor. Deep breaths here. Every exhale we do in a stretch, just try to sink a little deeper. And then go ahead and roll it up one vertebrae at a time, nice and slow. Then give me a big inhale and reach. And exhale and fall it off to one side. Same thing. Bring that head towards that knee. And we'll go back and start our roll up from center again. Nice and slow. Inhale, reach. Exhale to the other side. And back to center for one more roll up, nice and slow. Inhale, reach and hold. Exhale, let the arms fall. Shake it out a bit. Go ahead and take a staggered stance here. Reach for that one toe. Maybe you're only reaching to your shin. Maybe you can reach to your toe, your ankle, whatever works here. If you just struggle to get that leg a little straight, you can use those arms to push the top above that knee. Make sure you don't push directly on your knee. When you're ready, go ahead and switch. Reminder, you can always hold these longer than I do if you're carrying a lot of tension somewhere. Good. Then go ahead and make your way down to your mat. We'll open up those hips. So option to either do that half kneel position here, or maybe you want to go up into a runner's lunge. Okay, so half kneel, lean into that front leg. Option to raise that front arm or the opposite arm of that front leg and lean into that front leg. Again, maybe you want to be in a runner's lunge here as well. Hold this as long as you need to, and then when you're ready, you can switch legs. Again, we want to focus on that back quad, that back hip flexor here, easing the tension. Every exhale, maybe we sink a little further forward. Then go ahead and down to your mat. Start with our legs straight, and then we'll bring our left leg up and over our right. Twist to our left. Can use that right arm, right elbow to help push a little. Every exhale, try to look a little further behind you. Feel that low back stretch as well as that left hip. That left glute should be getting a nice stretch as well here. When you're ready, make sure you slowly unwind out of this one. Be gentle on that back and switch to the other side. Good. Now we'll go ahead, roll that back. And we'll bring those knees to our chest, gives ourselves a nice little hug, roll along that spine. And go ahead and let it release. Go ahead and bring one leg up and over to the other, over the other. You can straighten those arms out if you want a little extra. Slowly unwind here when you're ready and over to the other side. And then go ahead and let that go. And when you're ready, make your way back to standing. Yes, easy. This is part of the workout still. We'll finish with our chest opener. You can either interlock your hands behind your back or go ahead and grab a spot on the wall, one arm at a time. This one you can get a little deeper than the two-handed. Slowly lean forward and into that chest stretch. Shouldn't feel pain here, but you can feel a little discomfort in that chest if you hold a lot of tightness through that chest. Hold it as long as you need to. Make sure you get it on each side. After you do that, you are good to go. Feel free to stretch any more on your own at home if you would like.